Alright guys, I just did a whole freaking video, and apparently I wasn't recording. Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that I did try to go to another food bank this morning. Someone recommended it to me as a free choice food bank. They are indeed a free choice food bank. However, I was correct in the assumption that you have to be from the town that they service to patronize the place. Now, they did give me an emergency bag of food, but since it was on a shelf, already prepackaged, I know that it's shelf stable foods, which means that there's not going to be any fruits and veggies, and I'm not complaining. It's just, by God, what I wouldn't do for a head of cabbage right now. Sounds awful. I can go over what I did get. I got this can of kidney beans that I'm about to add to my Perpetual soup. A bag of rice. Saltine crackers. Let's see. Cling peaches. A can of chili. Mixed veggies. Peas. Another peanut butter. Potato soup. And sliced pears. I'm very happy to get all of this stuff. Very happy. But the reality, I mean, I imagine you, like other people, have seen the videos on YouTube that show people's food pantry hauls. And I'm not doubting that those places exist, but they don't exist for everyone. There are large cavernous cracks in our systems that they aren't equipped to handle the influx of people that this economy and new policies are creating. I really don't want to get into politics, but it's a thing. Also, while I was out this morning, I tried to hustle a little bit. I have an app where you can kind of do, I guess it's like mystery shopping or whatever. The only thing I've successfully done on it so far is like a mystery shop at Subway. I got paid $3 to eat a Subway sandwich, and I got reimbursed for the sandwich. My only complaint about it is that you have to purchase the sandwich alone and eat it there in the store. So I felt like I couldn't get a drink to go with it. So you're like choking down this dry sandwich, because, I mean, if you get a drink, they're obviously gonna want to put it on the same receipt, and they're not supposed to know that that's what you're there doing. So yeah, so it would look weird if, like, you ordered the sandwich and then ordered a drink separately. I'm sure somebody does it, and I probably should have just got over it and had done that, but I didn't. So I went out to try and do several of those this morning. I went to the Tractor Supply, and they had me taking photos of all the shelves in the dog and cat food section. And the only issue is I don't know if I'm going to get paid for it, because they say to get paid, you have to take pictures of like a 4-foot unit from the top all the way down to the bottom, that it can't be like on a slant. It has to be perfectly centered and all of this. And the problem is that the aisles are so close together that you can't really do that. So I don't know how well those did. I don't know if they're going to accept it. I don't know if they're going to pay me for it. And if they're not going to pay me for it, I feel like I wasted like 45 minutes of my time, in which I had to engage with an employee because eventually she was wondering what I was doing. And you're not supposed to let them know exactly what you're doing. So I told them that I was looking for chondroitin for my cat. Sure enough, she couldn't find chondroitin for my cat either. Anyways, I guess my only other option today is to hit the thrift stores, and I'm so hesitant to do that because I've got very little money. I've got $13 in cash, and I don't want to buy a bunch of things on the off chance that they will sell. But I think I'm going to go anyways, just to see if I run across anything that is like a super fast seller. Something with like a sell-through rate of 90 or above. That would be great. If I can find that. I know it's probably not going to happen, but also, while I'm in Victoria, I can do that. I shouldn't have told you where I was going. While I'm in that town, I'm going to have to bleep that out. I'm going to... what was I saying? That just threw me off so hard. Oh. I am going to do a mystery shop again for Subway, and possibly if I can hang around in town long enough for it to open up one for Target as well. And that'll be something. It's not a ton of money. It's like a couple bucks each, but a couple bucks will buy me a head of cabbage. Anyways, I just thought I would let you guys know what I'm doing. I will talk to you later. Oh, and somebody asked me how the Perpetual soup was. It was pretty good. I mean, it was chili to begin with, so that was great. And then I added stuff to it that just absolutely complemented the chili. The only thing that I am noticing as I go on is that, like, the constant cooking is causing things to, like, disintegrate. So it's a very heavy mouth feel, but there's not, like, a substantial bite to it. Again, just in case I don't seem grateful enough for somebody, I'm very grateful to have it. Very grateful. I think Perpetual soup is probably going to be the thing that keeps me from going hungry, because it doesn't seem... adding just a thing a day to it feels like this isn't going anywhere. It feels like it's not running out anytime soon. And that makes me feel a little bit better. You know what I mean? It's called food insecurity for a reason. It makes you feel insecure when you don't know where your next meal is going to come from. And it's really bad for someone who has like issues with food, eating disorders, because it causes you to think about it more than you normally would if you knew that there was, enough. But this Perpetual soup, I don't recommend that anybody do it unless they're absolutely in dire situation and need. I mean, you can do Perpetual soup, but it would be nice if I could like let this cool down and put it in the refrigerator. The thing about it is that like reheating will kill toxins, but if there are already toxins, no. Reheating will keep more toxins from growing, but if there are already toxins in your food, it can't take them out. That's what I was trying to say. And I don't think there are. I've never like come to this and felt it be cold. I've caught it like when the when the warmer turned off, but it was still warm and not anything that I was worried about consuming. But anyways, I'm like yammering on. And the thing about this rice, I'm going to have to cook it separately. I'm not going to be able to put it in the Perpetual soup because you do have to worry about things like this becoming, you know, losing their bite. They'll become mush in there. Even the meat that's in there, like it's been boiling for so long that it feels very, I don't want to say mushy, but that's like, it's losing its bite as well. And it's not terrible. It doesn't, I can definitely live off of it. It's not going to kill me, but it's a thing that's happening. Anyways, I've been rambling on for like 10 minutes and I'm not sure I've actually said anything. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and go take the trash out before trash pickup comes. I will talk to you guys later.